Welcome to McPlum, simple solutions served daily.
You begin by preparing your file and creating an editable mesh. This is essential. Open the image, isolate the subject, and set a 16x16 grid for broad control. Use 32x32 for finer detail. Once done, convert the layer to a mesh-capable object and enable deformation mode so you can place anchor points. Make sure to lock any background layers to avoid accidental movement. Now that the mesh exists and your subject is isolated, you're ready to place and pin your first verts. Next, place pins strategically at structural points, joints, corners, and edges so deformations follow anatomy and form. Start with coarse pins to establish main motion, then add finer pins for local detail. Fewer pins yield smoother, more organic warps while dense pins lock shapes. Once pins are set, adjust fall-off and stiffness per pin. Reducing fall-off softens transitions, increasing stiffness preserves volume. As you refine, scrub the timeline or move the mesh interactively to see how pins influence the silhouette and correct any unwanted collapsing. To finish, bake or export your mesh warp while keeping an unbaked backup so you can iterate later. Once baked, inspect edges and volume. Use corrective blend shapes or a subtle rotopology pass if details look stretched. If you see pin-induced artifacts, go back, reduce nearby pin stiffness or increase fall-off, and nudge verts instead of adding more pins. One quick troubleshooting tip: if parts collapse, temporarily lower stiffness and add a distant anchor to redistribute tension. This usually restores natural volume without over-constraining the mesh.
Thanks for watching. Stay juicy and subscribe.